Yes.
I really want to name this one Shador Sanders.
Yeah. I will start by saying I have seen all of these once back when they first dropped and have not seen any of them since.
I have not seen any of them. I was not around when they dropped, and I did not bother to watch them. So
That is a tough image.
let's see here what this ends up being.
2, 3, knock them down. 4, 5, 6, in and out. 7, 8. Can't forget the bye week through week 18. Check the schedule, we on timing.
I also like he found a way to include the line, "You can't forget the bye week."
They made it work though.
Right now.
No, this is sick. I love this. Like, this is great. It has no business going, like, saying can't forget about the bye week has no business going that hard.
Yeah, I mean, you can't forget about it. It's important. Oh, did I just see Dallas MNF? Who wants that?
In the field, look out for 2, you know I'm hunting.
This is one where concepts like this with, like, the song videos, like the rap, can either be the worst thing you have ever seen or the best thing, and that song is pretty tough. Like, that song is really good.
I feel like
I think that's good. I think it has to be one of these two up here.
I think
the problem is
that's
it's the
more
first
4
one, so
stars
I
on-
feel like it's hard because you always, like, you don't want to overrate it and be like, oh my god.
I feel like that would fit 4 stars on Letterboxd.
I was gonna say we can put it here, and then depending on the competition, we can always move it. Because it's at least up here, but I don't want to put it up here and then go, actually, I don't want to have to move it down. I want to move it up if I move it at all.
Yeah.
Next, Atlanta card. Now, you told me about this one. I haven't seen it.
I love this.
Let's go with Atlanta card.
Welcome to ATL cards. Select the level. NFL brand
The 40-yard dash instead of time travel.
That is actually... Oh. This is such a
so-
cursed... Serper is just... That's just the Panthers in general. They are just happy to not be bottom feeders.
Baker's Skullland, Lottie Speedway, Nation's Castle for Washington. I like that.
All right, let's see. So October.
ATL
Atlanta...
Turnpike.
I like that one.
Josh's Stampede.
That's good. I like that one.
Shanahan Ruins.
Okay.
And then my personal favorite, this might be my favorite joke out of every one of these, Koopa Tua Beach.
That is great. That
is such a perfectly executed joke.
That is so... I love that. That is just perfect.
Yes.
Let's see here. Let's continue. So November, we've got Boston Castle. They really love the castles. That actually is a better use of Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, no, that does work better than Nations.
We have Go Go Mountain spelled in the French way. That's cool. And then we have Jersey Turnpike, which is just a real place. Yeah. Coffee Mountain. Cardinal Circuit. Ram Raceway, and Peachtree Road. I like that we said them in unison. Yeah, I like this graphic that they have up with the Falcon and the Rainbow Road.
Oh, the Falcon on Rainbow Road? Yeah,
that looks so cursed.
And you know what the best part about this? We're only 10 seconds into this. Oh no, we're 18 seconds.
That is crazy. This video is 3 minutes, and we're just,
already. This would be an S tier.
This is already like so good.
Charlotte.
So yeah, send him back to Charlotte. Rich Eisen. Sure,
Going to
why
Germany. Not? Oh, this is Koopa Tua Beach. Oh, there's dolphins.
We got the NFL schedule released before GTA 6.
Yeah! The Bill Belichick cards. I'm not sure if you saw it, but if you go back over
we're not talking about this with the whatever his girlfriend's name is.
You missed one. It was a sign that said it's after this. That right there.
Oh.
Pause it. Rams house, all are welcome.
That's I love that.
Now we're on Sherbert Land. Oh, that's a good way of doing it.
Oh, that's
it too. Also point out, this is the Mario Kart DS version of Rainbow Road, not the
That's actually a crazy pull, though. Like, I would not have thought to do that.
Yeah, I've just played enough Mario Kart to know. Also, I like the blue football. Wait, hold on. Wouldn't it make sense if
I almost called him Bobby Buccaneer, and that's just not correct.
Bobby Buccaneer. Hold on, wouldn't it have made sense for the blue shell to have hit the Buccaneers and not the Saints?
Yeah, because the Buccaneers are clearly the only team that can compete in that division.
Also, I like the whole Wario. They're making the Saints Wario.
Oh, yeah. This is very optimistic of you, Falcons. You will be in that third place spot this year.
Oh. I want to point out, I have not seen the MARTA bus incident referenced in so long.
All right,
that's an easy.
That's absolute cinema. That's probably going to be one of the best ones today.
I'm really curious how long it took them to animate that, or at least what software they used for it.
The answer is now on your screen, or not if we didn't end up researching it. Oh, okay. Is this the one that you were telling me about?
Yeah, I was telling you about this. All right, so you have not watched this.
I have not seen Severance yet.
Okay. I will say this. It is long. The references they make are very spot on to how they are in Severance. You at least know what Severance is about.
Yeah, I know the concept of it.
Also, I want to point out, I would have guessed that the Seahawks would have done this, because the company in Severance is literally called Lumen.
That is true.
You know, the home opener, the Bills, the Steelers, the Browns?
Yeah, because that's what somebody would say to an NFL player if they saw him in real life.
Yeah, the first thing I'm asking an NFL player if I see them on the street is, what is the schedule?
L'Jarius Sneed, what is the schedule for the 2025 NFL playoffs? I know you know. I don't know why that's who I thought of immediately.
A handshake is available upon request.
Thank you. May I have a handshake?
I know this is a reference to the show, but this is just really funny imagining that being a real conversation.
Someone with no context of this show. Oh, you'll also really like this scene too.
Just relax your body and be open to the facts. Your Audi is fond of music and thinks Kendrick Lamar is the best artist ever. I'm sorry. Please try to enjoy each fact equally and not show preference for one.
She plays this role very well.
Very good.
You're not ready.
I'm gonna point out this entire sequence, I was expecting them to call the GOAT Lamar Jackson.
That would have been... that actually would have been good.
The first primetime game for the Ravens is week.
Oh, they almost nailed that transition.
The board says Week 18 is against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
No, not the Steelers!
The board has
God damn it, I can't believe the Ravens have to play the Steelers.
Wow, they have to play them twice? What, are they in the same division?
What are they, rivals or something? I forgot about that. I don't know which of the birds that is, but having the bird play the role of Mr. Birdchick is awesome.
I know what their names are, but for some reason I wanted to say, yeah, Billy Raven.
Billy Raven Cyrus.
Did the thing. I deleted the scary numbers.
Alright, Jordan. Hip hip.
I deleted the scary numbers. 7 touchdowns allowed versus the Browns.
Before I give my opinion, I'm curious, as someone who has never seen Severance, what did you think?
I thought it was funny as shit, though, because I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah. So, again, I loved it. Again, maybe just because I love Severance so much. I think in the spirit of fairness, I will dock it points for being 7 minutes long.
True.
And for taking a while to actually tell us what the schedule is. I feel like the fair thing would be either very top of 4 stars on Letterboxd or at the bottom of Absolute Cinema.
I'll put it at the bottom of Cinema just because the references were really good. Oh, it's Joshua Allen.
Oh my god, Josh Allen's on the Bills?
Whoa, when did they trade for him?
Oh, yeah, they're using AI for this. Yeah. I'm just curious to see your reaction to this.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I here? We do want you to reveal Buffalo Bill.
Oh, it's funny because you see he's the answer.
Josh Allen, Buffalo Bill?
Yeah. Josh actually sent us
the way he said that, like he doesn't give a shit.
MVP. Josh
Allen Iverson does not want to be here.
Okay, I will give this one creativity points. The fake out was good.
This is probably, it's alright.
Yeah, I think it's alright.
It wasn't well. It did execute the joke pretty well.
To be fair to
Buffalo. There was just nothing.
To be entirely fair to Buffalo, we had 3 absolute classics coming right before it.
appreciate y'all coming in for the secret reveal me.
When I was younger, I knew I wanted to be an American football player. So I thought having a southern accent would make people...
Like how the lip sync and the voiceover are completely out of sync.
Is this the guy that they drafted last year that is from like New Orleans and speaks like he's speaking gibberish?
I could not tell you what any of these players'
I think this is the guy that I absolutely love because they drafted him and he speaks gibberish, but he's like the coolest guy ever. Empty the compartments of your pantaloons. For what purpose?
I set the record for most seatbelt citations.
Oh, screw you.
That's funny, but not for the reason they think it's funny.
Seatbelt.
This only would have been funny if they were making fun of players who went to the University of Georgia.
That would have been really funny.
Let's get back to the reveal.
Well, if they reveal the schedule, we can find out.
True.
Who needs that much milk?
Bro needs to get his milk. He got to get them Wheaties in
the
him.
milk is for the cat.
Hey, that's enough, man. I appreciate all the secrets, though. But the secret's about the damn schedule.
Okay, well, we saw it for 30 seconds.
Okay. So one of the things that nice little feedback that we got in our comments was that we're being too harsh on the skits that are just skits for the sake of being fun comedy sketches and not actually playing the schedule. I like the joke about his real voice being British.
That was good. That setup to that one was really funny.
And also the joke about him living in the stadium. I did kind of find that amusing
Those
to
were
some
funny.
degree.
I will give him that. Those were funny. Oh god, not this guy.
Cam's inner Lions fan is already
I hate
raging.
this man, and I hope that he has a fucking 0-16 season.
No.
Oh shit, we're the Chicago Bears. This is terrible.
I sent the schedule.
No, not the Chicago Bears.
Johnson on the Chicago Bears marketing list. You sent the confidential schedule?
Yeah, you just missed the main joke about this. He sent it to every Ben Johnson in the Chicago metro area.
Well, we're gonna need some help
Hey,
here.
it's me, Ben Johnson. Who wants some malort?
Break your cousin Ben's phone.
Yeah,
now,
sure.
Break his
small
legs,
phone, but
son.
we accidentally, we
Do what has to be done.
Really?
I need you to kill Ben Johnson.
Your mom was wrong about you.
Well, it doesn't matter. Can we see your tablet?
What are you gonna give me for it?
Wow, Caleb Williams is a terrible
I'm gonna need more
actor.
than that.
Today we're gonna solve a very
That's not the only thing he's terrible at.
Follow the pandas. If you can't remember pandas,
Beat him to death.
Who got that?
How you like that?
Imagine some guy walks up to you and you're taking a selfie on the beach. Yo, you Ben Johnson? Yeah, here's my phone.
Oh my gosh! It's Caleb Williams right there.
No one would look for that.
Caleb?
what?
Caleb Williams was a white guy the whole time.
Who are you?
I'm Ben Johnson.
That kid could coach a football team better than the real Ben Johnson. That's all I'm saying.
I just want to say that end thing. That was a pretty good. That was a good.
Bit. I loved it. That was.
I
mean, like it's all right, but
I feel like that one was more interesting than. I feel like that was like the same level as the Panthers.
It was like here. I think either high here or like here. I don't think it's better than the Panthers.
I feel like, yeah, below the Panthers. All right, you're not ready for how short this short film is.
Here's the Bengals 2025 schedule.
Cut. Let's get to work. Got it. Let's tear it down.
You're just gonna drop it. Just get the table.
Emerson schedule release.
This would have won an Evie. This would have won a primetime Evie.
All right, all I'm gonna say is just look at the credits.
Yeah, credit. There's some crazy names in there. Whoa, is that my boy Miami Sunday Night Football, Miami Dolphins?
Oh my God, I loved Miami Dolphins in that one movie.
I like the views and opinions in this film are not reflective.
All right, just pause it real quick and read out loud all that text.
The views and opinions expressed in this film are protected under the laws of the National Football League and the Cincinnati Bengals. The characters and events in this film are scripted. Any similarity to actual persons living or dead is not a coincidence, but very accurate. Just like the following statements. The Factory of Sadness nickname wasn't made up by a rival. It was born in Cleveland. Jaguars are known to hide in trees and are considered loners. I thought it said losers. Real Viking helmets didn't have horns. A Bronco horse has less power than the vehicle. In a one-on-one fight, a tiger is considered to have the advantage over a lion. No, they aren't. Just saying. One of them's the king of the jungle, and the other one's got stripes. So what are we talking about? Did they make a movie called I almost said, did they make a movie called The Tiger King?
I was like, no, but they made a TV show, so that
yeah, y'all got we got It's the Circle of Life with Elton John, and y'all got I almost said Joe Burrow. I meant whatever his name is.
It's Joe Exotic, not Joe Burrow. I see what you're going for there. Anyway,
let's see. The name Packers originates from a meatpacking company, which is true. The Pittsburgh mascot is named Steely McBeam, which is awesome, and is rumored to be framed with Bodie McBoatface. Wait, that's great, though. I love that.
Yeah, that's lore.
Fighter jets don't have an ignition key. Okay, bear hibernation schedules coincide with football season. That's tough. I like that one. There are more chests of tea thrown into the harbor than there were passing yards in the Patriots game last season. I would believe that's true. I would believe that's true. A Ravens call...
That's a good burn.
That's good. I like that. A Ravens call is commonly referred to as a gurgling croak. There are no buffalo native to Buffalo. Bottlenose dolphins are known to enjoy looking at themselves in the mirrors. There's something else you could have put for that one, too. Northern cardinals are native to eastern Canada and are rarely found in the desert. It's almost like they're from Chicago.
Yeah, that Browns game's gonna go crazy.
But we don't even know who they about to be starting.
Who they know?
That Browns game is gonna go crazy, said nobody.
Oh, what are you doing? You can't pump fake like that. And he's going for the... Nah, you had the...
I'm really curious how many takes where he shot the basketball and missed.
Probably. Did he just hit the gritty after hitting the easiest dunk of all time?
Don't drink that.
Yes,
seriously. That is the worst color Gatorade you could have chosen. Yellow.
That's my piss, Joey. I don't know who that is. I can't tell who it is from here, but
I don't know either.
Drinking orange Gatorade. The Gatorade commercial will not be happy about this one. Well, also, you can't say don't drink the purple Gatorade because the purple Gatorade is arguably one of the best flavors. The yellow Gatorade, I will admit, is not great.
I'm a red Gatorade kind of guy.
Red Gatorade is good. The blue flavors are good. Green is surprising. It depends. The dark green is pretty good. The green apple.
I like how we have nothing to say about this video, that we're just ranking Gatorade flavors.
What is he doing? Sword and a guy with
so he was holding a sword.
They thought they did something here. They really thought they cooked.
How much longer is this? I really don't.
It's still got 20 seconds left. Are we gonna get it?
We're almost there.
Is Joey still on?
Ha 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 ha! D tier. You have no idea what you are about to watch. Alright? I cannot prepare you enough for what you are about to watch.
It's not 3 minutes of nonsense.
No.
Do you remember that image I sent you last night?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
The one where it's a picture of SpongeBob levitating and it says, "Why does fentanyl feel so good?" That is what it feels like watching that video.
I cannot explain to you what that was, but it was art.
I know, I was just going to say, it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen and I loved it.
I think that's like high second round pick. Better than the Panthers.
I was going to say, it goes here.
I don't know if that's A tier.
There wasn't enough substance to land it up here, but I liked the creativity behind it.
What if we didn't go Cowboys? Yeah, so for context, the Dallas Cowboys did a live stream of them playing golf.
Honestly, that's kind of funny, though.
And during this live stream, in the background were clues to what teams they were playing.
Oh my god.
And go!
I like the absolute chaos that this must have been.
Here's the thing, no one watching the live stream would have known that they had to do a full 180-degree turnaround of the camera to find that there. Also, that's just a perfectly waste of like a good block of cheese.
I will give them. Okay, at the end we'll discuss this versus the live stream because the live stream idea is genuinely a cool concept.
Thank you. They used the proper term. I'm curious how much of my I'm not a fan of this is just not like me being a Commanders fan. That is a terrible gritty.
You look at that man and you expect him to be able to gritty. What is going on? Here's my opinion. If we were talking about the live stream and them leaving clues in the background, that is genius, and I love that. But as far as the schedule release video goes, nah, it's not that great.
Here's my thing. First of all, it's the Dallas Cowboys, so automatically it's low tier for me. But second is that, like, no one watching the live stream would have known you have to zoom in deep into the background just to
But
find
see, like, I will give the live stream... If we were ranking the live... I'm not going to count the live stream here just because that's not what we watched. I will give that a ton of points as a concept just because that is such a creative way to be like, yeah, you just have to find clues in the background. I love, like, subtlety and things. Like, you have to, like, dig it. As evidenced by the fact that I am a fucking massive Resident Evil fan, I love, like, hiding shit in the background and you just have to find it. But that's not what was going on. It was just kind of a video where they were throwing shit, so the video itself is not that good.
I feel like I would put that below the Bills.
I was going to say the same thing. Like, it's not as bad as the Bengals, but I think it's right here. Wasn't this the last one that they did? They were beating up children or something with a guy dressed as a horse?
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's the Uniquely Broncos main event is about to begin. Who is going to hang on to become this year's mutton-busting champion? We are fixing to find out.
Can I take a wild guess that it's going to be the kid wearing the Broncos helmet?
I don't know. I think the Raiders have a real shot to win this Broncos-themed competition.
What if they made them ride actual horses instead? Also, you call that sheep riding? That is, they're not even trying. Not even trying.
These kids are terrible.
Not even trying. What is that hand placement, my guy? Okay, a little better.
Fitting that the Colts guy would almost have it. Ooh, same with the Cowboys, you would think.
Make him ride an actual horse, though. That's a good one. I love that one.
I don't know. I don't know if he can do it.
I don't know. I don't know if he got that horse in him or whatever. Did they just tie a mascot costume to a sheep?
I think they did, because there's no way there's actually a kid in that costume.
I'm not sure you're alive.
I don't know. Debating. Do I like the Browns or that one?
I think the Browns just because it was so weird. I think it goes here. Just because the Browns was really creative. Like, that one was just kids getting beaten up again for the second year in a row.
I remember they peaked so good with the AI gamers. Being that you're our resident Lions expert, I will fully let you take charge on how you... Holy shit, they play at Ford Field.
It's almost like they're owned by the Ford family. Oh, I want to love it, but it's just, what is this?
It's just drone shots of Detroit. That's...
But why are the helmets? There's nothing to do with Motown, like with Detroit in general. This has nothing to these have nothing to do with anything.
It's disappointing.
It's really disappointing because this is a cool concept if they would have integrated them into the city.
These are very nice camera shots.
If they would have had the helmets on on the Ferris wheel on the river walk, imagine if they would have put the helmets on the statue. Like if the statue was holding up the Chiefs helmet, that would have been so much better.
You know what else? You know what else I feel like is a bit off for me? I think it would have made sense. I would have preferred if it was all one continuous shot.
True, yeah. Oh, we got a rematch. We will enjoy watching that one, surely.
Yeah, I just have nothing. I feel like we've said
What's crazy is the Lions Twitter team is goated. Their tweets are so good. So how did they put that together?
I think that was I at least found that more pleasing to watch than the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it there.
Unless you really want to put it in shooters.
No, I think it's better than the Cowboys. I don't think it's better than the Bills though. At least Allen Iverson was kind of he existed. That's really disappointing. That's 2 years in a row where it's just really disappointing schedule release videos from Detroit because it's Their social media team is so good at these, but they're not good at the schedule release. They kind of just half-ass it. It feels like they, like, don't know what they want to do, so they're just like, yeah, let's just do a bunch of, like, stuff happening.
Also, hold on. Go back real quick. Can we just admire how poorly edited on those text messages are onto his phone?
Hold on, I gotta see this.
Just look how poorly edited it is.
It's been a day.
Oh my god. Oh, that is awful.
Yeah.
that is
very
awful.
That is the first thing I notice.
That is the
every
worst
time
I have ever seen that happen.
Oh, it gets worse when you see him scroll.
Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my god.
It's not even centering because the phone keeps shaking.
Gotta catch me.
Oh my god. What the? This.
What am I looking
oh
at?
my god. This is like freshman year level green screen work. Oh my
Hey,
god.
what the hell is going on out there? Get the F off of our field.
Yeah. That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
That was the last one I had to give.
You need to find Did you find it?
Play with us forever.
You see my hoodie? Oh wait.
I take it back. This is the
I
fentanyl
nominate
one.
the Lions to play us in week.
Hi, Tom. I like how you can see him trying not to laugh. This is just a hodgepodge of different references that they're trying to figure out how to connect.
Yeah, but somehow it's working.
No, I'm gonna let you finish.
Remember John Coon's Lambeau Leap?
Keep my name out your mouth.
I get it. It's a date. That's such a dated reference now.
Get it? Because Chris Rock. No, wait. Will Smith hit Chris Rock.
Really, he did. Never heard about that before.
Did you find it?
Wake up!
Wake up! Is this what you looking
How?
for?
How is he in this video?
I don't. Yeah. Hold on. Just trust me. You want to watch to the end of this. So the Packers taught their fans what an acid trip.
That was a crazy dream.
I like turtles.
That's the thumbnail of the video.
I love that. That was great.
That was just so many outdated references all packed into one, but it got nowhere.
It worked so well because it felt like it was a fentanyl trip.
I feel like I would A tier. I could.
Yeah, I was gonna say like right here. I think the
I'd put that below
Cardinals
the
rap is better
Cardinals.
just because it's like so well done.
The phone ring.
Do not let Joe see this one.
True. Hey, I got another call.
Yeah, you're right.
Yo, what's up, brother?
H is up!
Hello?
Bro did not want to do it.
Is everybody gone? Did I miss it?
What was that?
That's what's up.
That was certainly Joe would put that in absolute cinema, but
yes, given that he has a ghost face tattoo. I think the above the Bengals.
better than the
I just was not.
but
I did not vibe
it was
with
not
at all.
that great. Sorry, Texans fans, all 5 of you.
Indianapolis Colts. I feel like the Minecraft thing should have been fully yeah, it was this one. Where they have him getting arrested by the Coast Guard.
This is so funny though. They did not give a shit when making this.
There was this. I don't know if you remember that incident. Why is Kyler Murray the chicken jockey?
Because he's short. Is that the dirty bubble?
Yes, it is. Because the dirty bubble took Jim Harbaugh when they played on Nickelodeon. Do you know about this?
I do not. I am. Oh wait, no, wait, yeah, because that was Patrick Mahomes Sr. Yeah, never mind. I was like, wait,
Yeah,
why is
that's
Patrick
what it
Mahomes
was.
Jr. got beef with a Brave? But then I remembered, no, wait,
Yeah,
I forgot about
Patrick-
Sr.
yeah.
Wait, is Cooper?
Why
Oh, I
does
forgot.
Sam
Cooper
Darnold
Cup's a
look
Seahawk for some reason.
Why does Sam Darnold look like that?
Yo, that kind of racist.
So I loved it.
It is great.
Absolutely, they understood the assignment. That's
right there. That's right there.
Did you ever see the original My Morning Routine?
Yes, I know
video?
the one because everybody's like, that guy's a psychopath.
I never watched it, but I had like seen the joke. What the worst socks in a hot tub?
I know what you're telling me, Roger, but we need more primetime games. Hello?
No, you don't.
Phone guy.
That certainly was a video.
That's so dumb. It's so dumb, but I still really liked. That's definitely. I mean, it's all right.
Yeah, I think it's here, maybe here.
That's right. This is 6 minutes long.
Hey, come on in. Where you going?
Arrowhead.
Well, that's fitting, because you guys are in the Chiefs cab.
Whoa, you're in the Chiefs cab. Take off your clothes.
You're in the Chiefs cap. Proceeds to get demolished by an E.
All right, guys, I'm going to ask you questions.
But that is the actual guy from.
That is, yeah, that's Cash
If
Cab
you get
guy.
3 answers wrong, you will be punted from this cab. Literally punted.
Wait, is that Victoria Justice? No, wait, no, that's not. That's the.
That's not. No, that's the girl from Teens React.
No, those are the two people that make the fake out porn videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I only know it because the guy is also.
Oh, Jack O'Shea. That's what it is.
Coming to me.
Yeah, Jack O'Shea is a DC sports fan.
Why is he in this?
It's like,
why are they in
don't
this?
know.
Team's quarterback once made a
Because also they're very clearly
on
not
the show
random
Abbott
people from the city of Kansas City.
That would have been funnier though. That would have been much better.
Nobody watches TV.
That would have made this bit work more.
Sharon, I'm on the
I'm
cash
sorry.
cab, Sharon.
Right,
Get
here we
my
go.
Newports.
I'm sorry.
The little version of this
I'm sorry
NFL
you
team
didn't know
upset
your
the
Kansas City
crosstown
Chiefs
Cowboys in
schedule.
this
That's why you had to
1990s
walk home in the rain.
I'm sorry, you didn't know what the 2025 unreleased Kansas City Chiefs schedule was. Gets shot in the head.
I want to point out that we completely talked over it, that someone didn't know that Abbott Elementary took place in Philadelphia. Because the question was which NFL quarterback was
That's like
on an
half
episode of
the
Abbott Elementary.
show.
You made a fake Instagram account for this person when you were
Like,
like
granted,
12.
they're obviously giving them layup questions, because, like, obviously.
Okay, girl who looks like Victoria Justice. Who's Travis Kelsey's girlfriend?
Honestly, what I like about this is, like, at first for the trivia questions, like, kind of play along with it.
Yeah, these are good questions. Though. Like, this is legit a good question.
Okay, are you ready for sports gossip?
Hit me, sister.
Okay, so Haley Steinfeld just got engaged to the quarterback for this team.
Is it the Bills?
Yes, it's the Bills!
I like how we were joking earlier about how
I only know the
they were
guys.
gonna do some shit on that. Really hope that the guy just says, like, wow, you don't know trivia that you were not prepared for when you got into this random taxi.
You can't read the script, buddy. Gets his kneecap taken off.
This might be Beyonce. I don't watch that much
You don't watch hit TV show Cash Cab that I forgot was a TV show up until right now?
The one episode I've... Oh, the Hurricanes just scored.
Oh, I forgot that was happening.
There's so much I care about this video. Hey, that was good. I think that was honestly, I think that's a good
Yeah, I
A-tier
was just
one.
gonna say, it's like right here.
My only complaint with the Chiefs one is that it does, like, drag on a little.
Here at the Las Vegas Raiders, we like to treat every day like it's game day.
No, you don't. Otherwise, you would have won more than 3 games last year. Fun fact, somebody that I went to high school with is now a Detroit Lions cheerleader.
Yeah, they're right up there.
Hey, Tom, great draft class. Some great free agents.
I like that.
We got Pete Carroll.
Of the 3 teams that played in Los Angeles, how many have won a Super Bowl?
2 have. 1, not so much. Who wants to see the team room?
That
That's a
is
great
great.
burn.
I love that.
That's a great burn. I can't take her voice
No,
seriously.
because she doesn't have, like, the Gordon Ramsay would have said, like, 87 different cuss words and slurs at this point.
Hey, because that's supposed to be a parody of The Bear, but her voice is too...
Yeah.
for it to work.
Well, also, the guy that plays the guy in The Bear, a.k.a. All I know him as is Liam from... Liam from... I can't remember what the name... Shameless.
It's Shameless. It's Jeremy Allen.
Yeah.
White is the actor.
He would have said way more slurs in that one than she did.
Hey, where's I wonder what team this could possibly be.
Grab one there.
That's actually a great one.
You think grab one over there and
Yo, is that Penn? Or no, that's Teller. That's Penn is.
Yeah, that's Penn.
Wait, Penn. Yeah, Penn. I always confuse them, but that's Penn and Teller. I didn't even see the other one there.
Yeah, Penn and Teller. Well, it makes sense because they perform in video.
Yeah, that's cool.
Las Vegas Raiders, this is JP Jackson Powers Johnson.
That's a great name.
Yeah, no, I can definitely help you out with that.
That's up there for great.
That is a great NFL name. How much? I don't know. Why is there shit on the floor?
I don't know.
Hey, yo, come on, man.
It's probably the Cleveland Browns.
Your dog to work day today, bro. Man.
Come on, man.
Please be the Cleveland. Yo!
Yeah, yeah.
Girl, go around.
Can I get some help?
Go around. Wow, it's almost like you could have gone around.
I know where this is going. Yeah. They were very committed to the bit.
They were.
I'd say, because that's definitely second round pick for me.
I'm good with just putting it there in general and just knocking it down to like around here.
Here's the thing, there's so many references in this that like we might be here for a while, depending on
this. I feel like we gotta look. I feel like if we see one, we gotta look.
Automatically theirs is better because they actually did theirs in Minecraft proper.
Oh, the Brazil Chief. Okay. On the ref in the corner, nice.
There's Chiefsaholic.
You now own 53 donkeys. Oh yeah, Donkey Ranch Field. Wait, hold on.
Oh, pause it.
Better talk to Jack Daniel Doan's law firm. Welcome to Trash Revolution. Free medium
those
soda
are their
today only. Season ticket members
only. Do you that's a real promotion that the Giants did.
Why?
And also their Montreal Canadiens style football uniforms that look terrible.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. That are awful and everybody hates them. Is that Tommy?
Is that
DeVito?
a Tommy DeVito poster?
I think that's
so,
Tommy
yeah.
DeVito. I like that you can't say the sky's the limit when people are on the moon. May not rest there, monsters. Oh.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's another very well.
This is very good.
Hey, yeah, no, it's true. We do live in the Nether. That is actually what.
Yeah, this is FedEx. Oh my god.
That's actually what.
Dan.
That's what Northwest Stadium.
Funny.
Yeah, no, fun fact. Washington D.C. is in the Nether.
I think you're right because we were like, why is he leaving? We thought he was injured.
Also, Timberwolves Brazil mentioned.
That's good.
They were, yeah.
Hey, they might get swept, or not swept. They might get gentlemen swept tonight.
Yeah, they have to lose in 5. Oh, no, look at what those
eight-time quarterfinal runner-up. Best record among wildcard teams.
Clinton Steelers.
Or they can do that. We do not care.
Track ends in 9 and 8, and then there's Aaron Rodgers just watching.
Is he signed with them yet? Wait, hold on. Okay. This is probably going to take us to, like, the Raiders ticket page. That's cool. It takes you to the tickets. What happens if I click Raiders fans? Click here.
Yeah, just click what happens if you go to your Raiders.
Technical difficulties. Try this one. What the hell is this? What am I looking at?
Alright, it just sends you to the letter L, right?
No, well, at first it sent me to the meme of the guy mining the diamond. Oh my god, that is so good. Ender Eagle, what? Oh, I get it.
Yeah. And they all died.
Y'all lost in horrific fashion to these guys, I want to point out. Los Angeles. They still got the donkeys. L. So
that's Tyreek Stevenson during the Hail Mary.
God.
That's even they've ascended absolute cinema. They are in a tier of their own, which I don't even know what to call it. London Tipton canonically is a ball name.
Let's take a look.
The Flamin' Hot
They didn't do that. Spoiler: they don't do it this year.
No, I got it.
A look into
Rapid Tetons, yes.
Ooh, so close. Like 1 yard away from a touchdown as time expires to win the Super Bowl close.
Oh,
now
yeah.
to give us his best Duval in a British accent, Taron Killam.
Hi, Taron Killam.
By Taron Killam.
I like how they could not. I like how they couldn't get literally any British celebrity to do this.
They could have gotten James Corden, but they're not that desperate.
The fact that they are literally in Los Angeles.
Jameer Gibbs changing his jersey number to 0. In honor of the number of Super Bowls the Lions have.
Okay, we gifted y'all Matt Stafford, and y'all barely beat the Bengals.
What are we hearing out in Seattle?
Chill out.
Well, I
don't think
that's
they've
how
played the
Sam
same audience laugh track .mp3
traveling to
enough.
Atlanta to
Do you
face
think
the
that maybe
Falcons,
play it
which
again?
is they had the Dirty Bird, we had Ram It. Decide for yourself.
Yeah, no, the
And
Dirty
we're
Bird
back
is
with
way
the
better.
Cardinals.
The Dirty Bird is
Still no
way
joke?
better.
Are you
Those
sure?
are just both names of sex position.
Stadium. Go Rams!
That was mediocre as hell.
Interesting. That was, yeah. Nah, I think that's the bottom of Amina.
Yeah, I think
right.
like here.
Good, but not great.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Close, but still so far away. Confident, but never satisfied.
That's a
But when
certainly a
you look
description.
dig deeper than ever before.
Reminds me of my last relationship.
You learn that sometimes the tide doesn't turn on its
This looks like a fucking Geico commercial.
You have to turn it. We're done looking back.
Or like one of those like Reebok.
Now we
It's in the
charge
game. Or whatever.
This was edited in Unreal. I guarantee you this was made
Forged by
using
perfection.
Unreal Engine.
Oh, 100%.
Sharpened by adversity, bonded by purpose. Because no spirit
We
can
switched
outlast
accents halfway
the one
through.
that's building beneath the surface.
Oh, that's right. It's literally just this. This is like the most play it safe video you could have possibly come up with.
That's it?
The video's not. Oh, right, that's literally it. Yeah, that's.
I don't think it's that bad, but it's right there.
Too. This one's cool. I do like this one.
Would you be willing to get a tattoo? Yes, I would.
How much do you think they... Oh my god, what is that?
That's a sick tattoo. That's a falcon with a Viking helmet. That's actually
That's kind of cool.
Tattoo.
I wonder how much they paid these people.
That's also really adorable.
That's a good one. That is not a good eagle.
That's a good one.
That one's good. That's cool.
That awesome.
Do you think they got to choose the team that got tattooed on their body?
Probably not.
I like that they try to portray the Lions as a soft kitty, as if we did not beat them in the two most important games last season in the regular season.
I really like that. That's
was
an A
good.
tier for me.
That was good, yeah.
This is not the one I watched. I saw a
Interesting.
different video.
Well,
That was not this.
Let's see what we got. Good old Dave Portnoy.
Music.
Oh, Lord.
Steelers, every time we have to play them, we beat them. That's even
I'm
when they're
already
good.
bored
Now
of
they're
this.
bad.
Oh my god, this is so
3-0
mid.
Patriots off the gut. Panthers useless. 4-0. That's basically a bye week. October 5th at Buffalo.
This video is going to
Bills.
come back to haunt
Josh Allen
them.
got married. Very beautiful woman, by the way.
Yeah.
So I will take the Patriots.
Sergei
there.
Bobrovsky just
That
gave up
makes
an
us
easy
1,
goal to the
2,
Hurricanes.
3, 4,
Oh my
5.
god. He's still talking? How is this
Conservatively,
4 minutes?
I am perfectly okay not watching the rest.
I feel like we have to, because otherwise the comments will be like, you didn't watch the full thing and you missed the final clip.
We've legit been talking about a hockey game.
Because it's more interesting. Speaking of, I think the Thunder are up 11-3 on Minnesota, so very likely we're getting Pacers OKC Thunder.
You know what's sad about this?
What?
Because he's being fully sincere about this.
Yeah, it's Dave Portnoy. He doesn't know anything other than just say shit.
I genuinely don't think he's doing a bit. I genuinely think he believes it.
Oh, 100%.
Alright, Shadir Sanders tier. You can put that behind the Bengals. They'll catch on to what the Saints do here.
We obviously have a ton of respect for the Giants, but you know, it's a different personnel.
I think how
group,
all of his
different
answers start
people,
with, we
so
obviously have
comparisons
a
like we
ton
always
of respect for.
Code for I can't say how I really
Let me
feel.
tell you something, Jane. I don't know if you got the memo.
That's
but
a great
whole
camera
new
shot.
division, whole new division. You want to talk Giants? That was a big, giant, stupid question. Next.
I like how even the angry guy can't say how he really feels. I like how they just stopped talking to Kellen Moore and started talking to the angry guy.
Y'all lucky we've been
Did you think our goal this year is to win? What type of video reporter are you?
And get out my
What you think this is, the NFL? Win?
There's the Pelicans logo back there.
Because they don't have enough money to have their own facility. It's actually a great question, though. Why is the Pelicans logo?
That's like late second round.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready for this?
This is really nice. I'm built for this.
I'm Destiny, but everyone calls me Dynasty. My favorite animals are zebras.
That is a great one.
I love the stripes.
The champ is here. No one understands.
It's the British guy from the Panthers video.
Yeah.
Alpha Male Bro podcast. Wow.
practicing extreme meditation.
I like how that's their interpretation of San Francisco.
Yeah!
Hello, Grandma.
I've never said this before, but this is going to be my year.
They should have just got Dolly
Yeah, they
Parton.
said the thing. They said the thing.
Yo.
This time?
But now I truly have love. What can I say? I love love.
Who was that supposed to be?
Escaping,
It was the Packers. Oh, wait, the person they were taunting the cheese with was the Bear.
I'm generational, baby.
That is kind of funny.
Yeah, we are.
That's
yeah,
kinda
we
I've been
are.
there for so long. It's finally my time. It's my one shot, my one opportunity.
Fun fact: that is
I'm built
all people from what all people from Detroit look and say.
As somebody from Detroit, I can in fact confirm.
Everyone wears black hoodies.
We all
and
wear
talk
black
like
hoodies and walk around talking like
My
Eminem.
name is Sven, and I will kill all my enemies with kindness.
That is a great clip. My name is Sven, and I will
really
kill
good
my
Minnesota.
enemies.
That's a really good Minnesota.
Don't tell my mom I'm here.
They're the only team that makes a joke about Jaden Daniels having an overprotective mom.
That was really
love
good,
that.
but I felt like it was less like, hey, the Giants are gonna beat these teams, and more like, hey, you should like these teams more than us.
I'm gonna be honest, that's an S. Maybe it's just because like
No,
I
it's
love
S tier,
Survivor.
but it's S tier because
That's
it's
an
funny
S tier
because
for
it
me.
doesn't make me want to root for the Giants. It makes me like every other team in the video.
Jets asked me to draw their 2025 schedule. It starts off in New York, where fans celebrate that football is back. I thought it'd be cool to
I don't
see
know if
Snoopy
New York
and
would be
Snoop Dogg
celebrating
exist
that.
Yeah,
in
I don't know
Football's
about
world.
that New York team.
He's busy reflecting on the
This is
dubs
really
from Tony
cool.
Soprano's
This is
Pool.
really good.
Still don't know what those meant. These ones are battling for the
Are you
rights to
familiar with
claim
this
New
guy?
York
Yeah, I
as
know
their
who this
own.
guy is. He's the
In
I've
the
seen him
Waves, there is
before
a
on
pirate ship in
Instagram.
Tampa
This
Bay
is
being
this is
overthrown.
really cool.
Whoa,
Don't look
no
at the
way.
score of
That's where I left my
OKC,
ball,
Minnesota. Do
He
not
has
look at
Miami
the
on his
score,
mind,
whatever you do.
But he's headed for Del Boca Vista.
Oh,
courtesy
oh,
of the
that's
Yeah,
it.
that's certainly
I
is
think
the
the
score.
Weird old painting
I think the
of a naked
Timberwolves
cowboy
forgot that
behind
the game
square.
started. I genuinely
This
like
can of
want to
chili has
know
bi-week
how he does.
fans, courtesy of JetBlue.
It's really it's got to be really
I'll take
good
a ticket
editing.
to wherever
It's
this
got to
ice
be
cream
really good
cone is
editing.
headed.
Either that or he has
No,
like
I think
the
it's-
biggest
Browns
canvas
fan
file.
rocking his spaghetti string
No, I think it's all practical. I'm pretty sure it's all practical.
The size of that canvas document. Either that or he's
this
got a
bird is
computer
thinking
that
about
can
another
absolutely
bird.
go beast mode. Y'all are gonna get smoked in that game.
Yo, but then it loops back to the beginning,
That
which
is
is so
crazy.
sick.
That is really
That's
cool.
another S tier one.
Let's take a look here and keep in mind that these are the defending Super Bowl champions.
Let it be known that my personal ranking of this is not biased whatsoever.
I like the interstellar music.
I think this
Or is it
this
Space
is
Odyssey?
2001.
This is Space Odyssey.
It's
I
2001.
said
A Space
Interstellar, and then I almost said Interstellar, a Space Odyssey. Like, I almost pushed them together. But no, yeah, I meant Space Odyssey.
Interstellar is a space odyssey.
It is. It's an odyssey of space.
And that's it.
Okay, yeah, okay, here you go, buddy.
You put that in the trash tier it belongs. No. No,
No, because
too
this
nice.
is for these are terrible. This is for comically bad.
No.
That wasn't comically bad. This has to be like we're laughing.
Nothing happened.
This is bad.
Literally
it's here.
nothing
This
happened.
is here for
Granted,
ones where it's
they
like,
don't-
I'm sorry, what? Like, this has to be the I'm sorry, what tier.
Compared to the other teams that showed off the Lombardis, they are allowed to flex the fact they won the Super Bowl. Fine, that's fair enough. But nothing happened. You can put the Eagles above Disney Zombie. I will give you that.
And when the Squatchies call,
Who is on the Pittsburgh Steelers Discord channel?
That's a thing.
Well, according to them, it is.
This is too good. I really want to put this in the Disney Zombies tier, but this is too good.
Bro, don't worry, you look good, dog.
Yeah. Wait, why was there a face thing? Wait, is that yellow and black? Is that black and gold, or was that green?
It's green.
You know, growing up in Hawaii,
Why? Why is it not black and
What
gold?
ancient Hawaiians used to call the menehune.
What? Oh my! You know what? Maybe I might stand corrected.
Ah, Newski, the Squats got me.
Athletes are not great actors.
No, it's almost like they're not actors.
But
See, that's a clever way to do it.
That
An
is.
intelligent mammal ransacked his camp.
Also, I like they didn't have a sound for buffalo, so it was just tablebreak.avi.
I think it's time we pull out every Sasquatch.
No, it's not .avi, it's .avi.
Loud animal
Yes.
noises.
Is happening.
Down in South Florida.
I don't know.
Come on now, bro.
Simultaneously everything and nothing. Oh, Gellerhorn.
Viking horn, really?
It would be great. They just started saying black and yellow, black and yellow.
It'd be really funny if Sasquatch comes out and just decks him.
Bro, I think that's a Squatch. That's him. Oh my gosh. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I feel bad for the intern they had to stuff in that costume.
Did they duct tape his ankles?
Everyone is just looking for something. It could be validation or freedom. Me, I'm just a metaphor for the schedule. I'm elusive. People
what?
say rumors about me, and I'm only
Those body types don't match.
Not in the slightest. I really want to put this here just because it was so weird.
But that wasn't terrible.
It wasn't bad. It was just, it felt like Disney's Zombies.
That was perfectly, I mean, it's alright.
Yeah,
Like,
it's better than the Bears. Alright, I already don't know what's happening. Is that Brock Purdy? That's not Brock Purdy.
I don't know who that is.
That's just intern number 6.
Also, no one has this much storage in their house.
You telling me in Santa Clarita, California, they've got this amount of storage?
House has this much storage.
Santa Clarita, nobody even has this much house. Okay, Mr. Frosted Tips. Okay, I fuck with this.
Yeah, I originally thought this was a Jumanji thing where they were gonna go in video game, but no.
Flannels are on sale. 4 is the option.
They go with the classic Seattle fish.
Oh, I don't know, I think that's gonna cost him at the end of the game.
And then some drunk person just pushes you in their way.
Then you get dysentery. Oh, Airwat, that's funny. Even though I'm pretty sure there are Airwans in San Francisco. You've encountered a herd of rams. Whose house? Offer a free Pilates class. Let them graze. Stop traffic for an influencer. Stop traffic for... No, offer free Pilates class. Rams love that. Also, I want to point out, everything San Francisco makes fun of LA for, they're very similar. Bucks. Start a mutiny, pirate their ships, fire the cannons, offer a trade.
Well, what's the trade?
Baker Mayfield.
They just offer a trade.
Yeah, just offer a trade.
It's not gonna be for Baker because they just overpaid Brock Purdy, so they can...
No, but you trade for Baker Mayfield and then he goes God mode for exactly 1 game.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Oh no, he's not packing.
No one has referenced this.
What?
Why is this being referenced?
What?
I have not... You don't know that? You don't know?
No, I know. Why is it in here?
I don't know. I've not seen that referenced in years. I want to point out, sending them into space with Katy Perry is so recent compared to when this came out.
Of the options, there should be a 5th option that says something about Brokeback Mountain. I've never seen that movie, by the way, but I feel like that's applicable.
It's not, but okay.
But they're cowboys. Well, no, they're not the cowboys. That's true. Damn.
That rocket ship just spawned in.
Damn. West Coast rap. Climb up a skyscraper. Option 5. You know what it is. Come on. We you know. I can't say it, but you know. Curry over LeBron. That would piss so many Cleveland fans off.
I like how San Francisco's incorporating the other Bay Area teams into their room.
That is cool. You think they'll include the Oakland A's, Avi? You think they'll include famous Bay Area team, the Athletics?
Sacramento Athletics, yeah.
You've encountered a sloth of bears, Dumbo. Yes.
It's very recent. This was less than a week before that.
That's crazy because we were at that Sox game when they announced the Pope, and then the schedule release came out like 6 days later.
His director instructions were just press the buttons on.
Press the
buttons on the machine. The San Francisco 49ers will return. That might be another S tier.
I think that's S tier.
Another absolute.
The
Seahawks.
Oh my god, this looks fantastic.
I love this one.
I love this one. I don't know what this is, but this looks good.
Cam, you You are going to
Oh my
love
god, this looks like my childhood.
Star Spoon is back, and he's making noise.
We in Seattle, baby. Yes, sir. Shout out to the 12s. Y'all know how we
But
do.
he's under attack. The Minnesota Viking, the Tampa Bay Buccaneer, and the Arizona Cardinal. Is Spoon cooked? No. It's Hawks legend Steve Largent.
Oh
with
my
power
god.
hands. Now that sketchy cat from the Jags is littering on the field.
We don't do no littering over here, man. Put your trash in the garbage.
Oh, they speak gibberish.
It's the Falcons, Saints, Panthers, Colts, Texans, Commanders, Steelers, and the mighty
Stop
Tennessee
portraying
Titans.
us like
But they're no
that.
match for Bam Bam Cam's Bam Bam Vans, the LA Rams. Witherspoon jumps into action, and now
Why
he's
does
turning
the
his
Ram
touchdown
look like
volume up to
Thanos?
12.
That's the same armor that Thanos has.
Yeah, I'm sure they just painted it
That
blue.
did hurt, didn't it? I know what it is. Get up.
It's the 49ers, spewing 90s nostalgia. Time for the Hyperhawk High Velocity Heavyweight Heroic Hunter Supercharged Supreme Sprinting Stealth Sentinel Battle Bot. Well, actually, they're not sold at all. This is all fake. Hope we didn't get your hopes up. Well, I mean, if enough people wanted them, it could maybe happen. Anyways, here's the schedule.
Perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
That might be better than the Chargers. That might honestly be better than the Chargers.
No, I think it's better than the Chargers. That's still...
I think it's up here. I think it has to go there.
Also, the Panthers tied it already. Literally 10 seconds later, the Panthers tied it. Take a quick look how long this is.
Let's see. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm not watching all of this again.
Okay.
I'm just being straight up. We can watch the first few minutes. You will understand the point, and then you will know what tier this
God.
goes.
Two-time champion. Brother, you only won one Super Bowl with them.
Tristan
Although I do love the storyline of that Super Bowl.
How about Levant, the two-time world champion Tampa Bay
Oh
Buccaneers?
my god, shut the
50th
fuck up,
season.
John Gruden. I love you as a coach, but shut the
I'm
fuck
almost
up.
shaking like I was before Super Bowl
I think they're
37.
the two-time Super Bowl
this is
champions. He
exciting,
hasn't
man.
mentioned
Look at
it.
He smoked so much meth before doing this.
This is literally just the Dave Portnoy.
This is Dave Portnoy, but I think slightly better.
Tight bottoms. So I got
Is it better? It's 10 minutes long.
That is true. Okay, I get the gist of this one.
Yeah, I don't need to watch the rest of this. It's
not.
He
looks like
I
he
think that's
smoked
worse than the
meth.
Patriots.
What?
I think that's worse than the Patriots
I think
because
it's
of how
there.
long it is.
Knowing who and
You'll see
where
where
this season, life can lose.
Football is everything.
I hate the original version of this commercial.
Oh, I hate this, and then I hate the one where they all like dance in a circle and sing.
Weeks marked, circled, counted down.
You know what I mean? Like they sing like some it's almost like Here Comes the Sun, but it's not.
Side effects include altitude sickness, gridlock, hand, foot, and mouth
This is
disease,
cool.
imposter syndrome, heat stroke, crapping out, melancholy, general malaise, jet lag, jock itch, diarrhea.
Whoa! Whoa!
And slurred speech.
Whoa!
He just went for it.
Oh my god. That's better than the Raiders one.
Oh, this is a top tier one.
Oh my, that's top tier for the Browns reference alone.
No, you know what I want to point out. They knew what they were doing, and when it came to insulting the other teams, they went for it.
But like they were normal up until that point. It was like the Patriots, melancholy, the Texans, imposter syndrome, the Browns, diarrhea. I'll put it here for that Browns reference. That Browns thing was hilarious.
They held their haymaker. Perfect time to throw it. And now we saved the best football team in the league for last.
We've saved this one. Oh, is this Roller Coaster Tycoon? I love Roller Coaster Tycoon.
No, it's the other video game based on making a theme park with the last name Tycoon.
I mean, after that season, this is actually appropriate.
It's weird. I'm used to the Commanders' schedule of these videos being mediocre.
Well, they're good now, so now they have to make good videos, except for the Lions, who are good but make shit videos.
The Maryland Miracle.
Oh, yeah.
I want to point out, this happened like the 1 week you and I did not watch.
No, because that was the week I was in Florida. I was in Orlando. And so we weren't watching because I was out of town.
And the Bears hosted.
That's funny. I love
Literally,
that.
I yelled so loud that Chris came into the room and it was like, okay.
I have been to Seattle last week, and I can confirm that is what it looks like there.
Motor City Mania.
I can also confirm this is what we do in Detroit. I'm in Spain, but the P is silent.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Giant
Forget about it.
I think Washington
The Louvu lead. Yeah, if they wanted this to be accurate, it should have happened 3 times in a row before it failed.
True.
Oh, that's right. We have the home game on Christmas. Oh yeah, everyone in Philadelphia is throwing up.
Why are they all throwing up?
Because it's Philadelphia.
That's true. I'm disgusted with that city.
I get it. Get it. Obviously, I'm gonna say that it's absolute cinema.
That was good.
You know, although I'll be honest, not really that much happened. If I'm gonna be fair,
it goes here because the video game ones get top tiers no matter what.
Zombies.
There were none that were comically bad. They were all either just like ass cheeks, but they weren't bad.
The only one.
There was none that was like, oh my god, who smoked methamphetamine? Actually, I take it back. Somebody smoked fentanyl and made the Browns one. Somebody smoked fentanyl.
I think because the bar was so high, even the ones that are like low tier this year would be like C or B, like C tier in other.
Anyway, that's our tier list video. Feel free to tell us we're wrong in the comments because you don't know ball. Tell me you don't know ball without knowing ball.